So you know that I'm a simple man, right? I mean, can you get more simple than the guy you're watching right now? I don't think you can. I have a really simple question, and I posed it to Hannity today. What does Joe Biden stand for? Give me one thing, because I don't know. I'm not being a wise guy. I'm not in business, by the way, to bash Joe Biden. We don't do that here because I don't think it's fair. I mean, there are a lot of things that go on behind the scenes I'm not privy to. I tell you the truth about what I think is happening in his campaign, but I'm not going to, bash him or mock him or do any of that. All right, I'm just not. But I really like to know, after following the man for decades, what exactly does he stand for? What? And I don't know. Let me give you a perfect example and a simple example. Okay. On August 13th, in Wilmington, Delaware, Joe Biden held a rare press conference in which he said this. Go.
This is not about Democrat, Republican, or Independent. It's about saving Americans' lives. So let's institute a mask mandate nationwide, starting immediately, and we will save lives. The estimates are we'll save over 40,000 lives in the next 3 months if that is done.
Pretty simple. Joe Biden wants everybody, by law, to be required to wear a mask. Well, at least he did 24 days ago. But here's what he said on September 6th in Phoenix, Arizona. Go.
But here's the deal. The federal government, there's a constitutional issue whether the federal government could issue such a mandate. I don't think constitutionally they could, so I wouldn't issue a mandate. But I'd plead with. I carry my mask with me everywhere I go. I'd set an example.
It's 3 weeks ago. And now he's going, here's the deal. Federal government can't do this. Now, everybody knew the federal government wasn't going to be able to do it when he said it in Wilmington. But he didn't explain that. So the term is flip-flopper, but I think it's much deeper than that. Because all politicians flip-flop. I mean, Trump flip-flops all the time. Says one thing, then he contradicts himself. All politicians do it. Whether it's a lack of concentration, I don't know. But I really believe that Joe Biden, at this point in his life, approaching 78 years old, doesn't believe in anything. Nothing. That his opinion on Thursday might not be his opinion the following Sunday. I could be wrong about that, but I go down the list and I don't see anything. Let me give you another example. Barack Obama believed in income redistribution fervently. That was everything. That was the centerpiece of his hope and change mantra when he ran the first time. And he did institute income redistribution by giving 30 million Americans free health care. And who paid for that? The other Americans who bought health care. They paid for the 30 million. That's income redistribution. Obama fervently believes in that. So you can't say that he didn't. Now, one more thing about Biden, and we have a really good guest, Mark Penn. You've seen him before in this program. There's a new poll out, and as I told you, the polls won't matter until after the first debate. But this poll has a question about, is America a racist country? That's very interesting to me. All right, so Biden comes out with a Made in America tax policy. Now, what is that? That means that Biden's saying, if I'm elected president and you have a business, corporation, whatever it may be, and you go to another country, I'm going to come after you and tax you and tax you and tax you. Okay, so Joe Biden has promised to raise the corporate income tax and the personal income tax on people who make a lot of money. He knows, as I pointed out, that as soon as he does that, corporations are going to go overseas. Not all of them, but many of them. Because Trump had to bring a lot of them back with a lower corporate income tax. Okay? So that is going to happen. And that's going to lead to fewer jobs in the USA. I believe a recession. Could be wrong on that. Biden's elected, I believe we're going to go to a big, big recession. But I could be wrong. It's speculation. I'm not wrong about why Biden's doing this. He knows that there's a good chance that corporate America will pack up and go to other countries that give them enormous tax breaks. All right? Okay. So Biden's not out of it. He's thinking ahead. And he's basically saying, we're going to punish you if you try to get out of here. And that's unconstitutional as well, just like the masks. Now you'll be able to punish those companies. You'll pass tax stuff, but overseas, it's going to be hard.
Bill O'Reilly is back on TV and only on The First. No Spin News, every weeknight at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on The First.